I have a 4-day weekend. Let's play. Alright, clean skate park. Seems our little town is going up in the world. Buckingham's skate park has been chosen to host the next county championships. Ordinarily, I'd leave the sullen types to roll around in their own filth, as is their wont. But if it's getting out in the papers and on TV, we can't have people seeing all the grime and fun you're hiding. So I want you to hit it with everything you've got. Freaking park warden doesn't care about kids getting diseases. It's going to be on TV. He can't look bad. I wonder if his name is Park Warden? First name Park, last name Warden. There was no other job he really could have taken. Anyone ever explained to you what kind of compound they use for these structures? Structures these? No, please tell me. But, no, don't go away. Okay. I love him so. Yeah, you can't stand. For some reason, you can't stand on that one wall. On this side of the skate park. Now, let's take a look around real quick. We're back in the park area, so we should be near the. Oh yeah, there's the playground. Hey, I watched that. But I don't think I could see the skate park before. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. I didn't know it'd be on this direction. All right, for our final object, we're going to do this nice big arch. Which, by the way, I don't think any kid's going around that. I don't think anyone's going around that without dying. A lot of graffiti in this place. I don't think any of it is really, yeah, it washes off immediately, so it's not really, meant to be seen. It's all covered in grime. Looks like just a bunch of... Oh, there's a Stussy. Ha Stussy. Get that Stussy off the wall. God, if I had a dime for every time I heard that. Alright, I'm gonna start with the spectator area here. And this level's going to take a while, so we probably won't hear me talk that much. Unless I think of something fun to say. What's over there? Oh! Yeah, is that the subway platform? No, that's it's a baseball diamond, isn't it? Yay, Kacchon's here! Yeah, I think that's a baseball diamond? No. What is that over there? And who's in this van? Is that the mayor's van? I just say that because it's got extra, like, sci-fi stuff attached to it. We'll find out soon that the mayor has a little high technology at his disposal. There's the playground I cleaned. Yeah, it kind of looks like a baseball field. I was wondering if it was something else that we clean when we're in the park. Can I get up here? I probably need the ladder. I'm gonna hit the top of the loop and just look around. Survey my kingdom, as it were. Bunk. Okay. There's the playground. We were familiar with that. Deeply familiar. That's not a baseball diamond. Is that a cricket field? This is Britain, I believe. What does a cricket field look like? I don't think I've ever looked at one. Okay, I'm too curious. I'm gonna look up what a cricket field looks like. Yeah, it doesn't look like a cricket field, actually. No, it doesn't look anything like a cricket field. That has the pitch in the very center. I don't know what that is. That's a sport I've never seen before. Alright, let's get back. Yeah, I realized that you can see other levels. Yeah, I think yesterday I realized, because I was working on Calvin's parents' house, and I could see his house, the one where we did the backyard from their house. It was just right across the cul-de-sac. And apparently, according to the text, Harper Shaw lives next to Calvin, too, so one of the other houses was his. It's amazing how they interconnected this entire town, actually. Oh, were those cat paws? No, that was just some water. My water hit the wall behind me a little bit while I was churning. Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. Somebody put a lot of thought into this game, at least. At first, I thought these were just like Unity store assets that they just covered in dirt, but apparently they're all made by hand. Special for this game. The trees and stuff might be Unity store assets. Look at those two-dimensional. It's PNG of a tree. It's beautiful. Yeah, I could probably talk for hours, and have, during these very streams, talk for hours about all the cool little things in this game. We haven't even gotten to the interesting parts yet. This is just the, my daily life part. Research edition rewards? You might have to tell me what you're talking about, because I don't think I've heard of this. I only got into this game several years. Well, I don't actually know how long after its launch, so I don't know a lot of the early stuff, like development and early access and stuff. Oh no, I cleaned some of the arch. Whatever. Gotta be careful. That's my baby. That's my so I'm gonna clean last. The kind of person who will eat their favorite thing on the plate last, just so they have that taste in their mouth afterwards. Favorite taste. That's me. There we go. I thought I reached. Nope. Just make another leap from the arch. Whoop. Forgot if you point downwards, you go slower. Whee! Gotta take a leap of faith. Look how the outside of this structure is completely clean. We're not worried about this. I'm surprised I didn't see this from the playground earlier. It's right there. I looked around. These trees are in the way, but not really. Oh, can I see the volcano from here? Nope, just a city. I guess the city could be further away from the volcano. That's why I can't see it even on the horizon. You would think it would be visible from a long way around, though. You can see it from Harper Shaw's cul-de-sac. The main reason why this town is so dirty. At least, physically dirty. They're also quite spiritually dirty here. If their dirty text messages to me are any indication. There's actually a collaboration with the Oxford Internet Institute, where you basically play the game as normal, and every so often they'll send you little questions like, how are you feeling? And so on. If you play that enough, you'll eventually earn custom PowerWasher skins and a new outfit with gloves? I think I know what being flabbergasted feels like now. I saw that in the download options on Steam, like you can set it to Research Edition. I didn't know that's what that meant. I thought it was like an early access version, like a pre-alpha for the next patch. I think I might need to look into that then. It might not be a good thing to stream if they ask me personal questions, though. The rewards just got added with the Tomb Raider update, and I completely forgot about them, to be honest. Oh my god. Well, thanks for telling me. Honestly, thank you for telling me right now. I'm not being sarcastic. Well, they better not be super personal questions. I'll probably play it a little bit to see what they're like before if I make a decision if I want to stream it. I'm not answering personal questions in front of you guys. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. It might have a few interesting things other than the regular game, but it probably is just like playing the regular game for the most part. You know, does the save cross, does it use the same saves? Like if I switch to Research Edition, will it have my progress up to now, and then if I switch back, do more progress and switch back? It'll have that. I probably asked that question the worst possible way, but hopefully it wasn't confusing. Oh yeah, this wall extends all the way to the other side of the half pipe. Well, not really half pipe. So, section here. I'm going to use barely literate terminology for these skateboarding things. I went skateboarding exactly once, and I almost killed myself on it by falling. It does not carry over. Okay, so if I switch to Research Edition, I'd have to start over. I'm not going to do that. I might play it a little bit myself, just to get those rewards, but I'm not going to do a whole playthrough in a different version. Several decades hence, when I'm a famous streamer, I'll be like, alright, we're revisiting PowerWash Simulator. My first hit. Decades hence, when I'm probably dead from old age. Holy moly. Thanks for giving us all that info, Kacchon. Sweet little fox boy. Yeah, I didn't hear about any of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at them when I'm done streaming. Okay, that should have dinged. That definitely should... What am I missing? Oh. Oh, it's part of this. Okay, so this is all one piece. Alright. I'll go up here. So I'm glad I got this third power washer before I came to this level. Because this is all multi-purpose stuff. Surfaces. Which, usually if you are using one of the lower end power washers, will leave little spots everywhere while you're washing. Let's move this out of the way. I have to leave aim mode. There we are. Okay. Trying and failing to pick up a ladder over and over again. This is another wall extends all the way to the other side, so... Oh, actually I think it stops here. At the fun box! That's my nickname in high school. Okay, I could have sworn I got that time. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. Okay, it does extend. It goes all the way over there. Okay. There's a lot more of that wall to go. We haven't seen the last of him. Get my arm into position so I'm not hurting myself. So that was starting with the spectator area. Here I am, having done a full circuit of the actual skate area. Whoops. Guess I was wrong. I need the ladder to get that part. Can I get from here? Yep. Clean all the way down there. There we go. I don't think any of this graffiti matters. It comes off too easy to be read. Like if it came off at the same rate as the, or it came off at a different rate than the dirt, then I would say it was more important. But this just seems to be mixed with the dirt. Okay. We said one giant wall. All one piece. I think this power washer is also getting rust without needing the jet stream one, the single shot. So I don't have to switch nozzles like at all anymore. Hi, Zuni! so far we've just been talking about, we were talking about, apparently there's a research mode. Kacchon told me about this. There's a research mode in this game where you just play, and apparently, I forget which, the Oxford Internet Institute just like will pop up questions and ask you like how you're feeling once in a while. One moment. I mean, how in the heck do you make a slope out of concrete? I don't know, Parkworm, you tell me. Again, is your name Park? Can I call you Parky? So we were talking about this Oxford Institute version of this game, which you can change to on the Steam settings, which apparently they just like ask you questions about how you're feeling while you're playing and stuff like that for some sort of research. And you can get like special rewards for that. So I might end up, doing that just to get the unlocks. That was the most thing of what we talked about. I was celebrating having a 4-day weekend off of work. And just having a good old time. Okay, every time I've done this skate park before, this has been the last thing that I'm missing. This section right here. So I'm getting that now. Yeah. You're not going to be the last wall I can't find at the end of this level anymore. Nobody does it to me 4 times in a row. Some people do it to me 4 times in a row. Most. Alright. No, I'd still keep the pink outfit. I gotta stay on brand. I'm never gonna get rid of the pink outfit. What, are you crazy? The pinker the better. I want my streaming page to be like those old MySpace things where you could put up your own music and there's a sparkly pink background. Everybody who came by would just be blinded by pink. The song would be by Pink, I actually don't listen to her. Sorry, I snort laughed because I thought of a headline where it was like, "Man blinded by pink," and it's actually about the singer poking a guy's eyes out. I thought he just saw way too much of the color. Oop, there we go. I'll get these walls done. I'll do the spectator area. Spectato. And then I'll start in on all the fun curved surfaces over there. It's actually fun to clean them, but it ends up being a little old by the time you get to the end of the 20th ramp. Oh, Z-May. Maybe you can help us. Do you have any idea what type of sporting event would go on that type of, Wait, if it were a baseball diamond, we would be in the outfield here. I guess for Little League, they don't really need an outfield. It could be baseball. It's just that it doesn't seem like they have enough space for a proper outfield here. And I don't even have the baselines drawn in, which is what's throwing me off. Yeah, but there's no diamond. It's the start of a diamond. Well, those are actually follow lines, aren't they? Huh. Yeah, maybe they just draw the diamond based off of who's playing, like if it's a Pee Wee League or a high school game. Never thought about that. Not much. I'm not enough sports fan. I do not engage in sport. I wanted to be a cheerleader in high school, but you know. Also, I'm completely unathletic. Maybe it's not finished yet. Yeah, the park warden is very bad at his job. Maybe he just hasn't finished the baseball diamond. They're gonna get to it some year. Ooh. I think that's the last of the metal pieces. Oh, I can just climb this wall. Oh, what's that say? Huh. Ah! Oh god, I shouldn't have done that. Is that... No, I keep seeing, like, I keep thinking it's like Japanese lettering, but it's not. It's not katakana of any sort. It looks like a band-aid. No. I'm sorry, Zime. Some people are just shitty. Oh. Yeah, I don't think... I've only ever been on, like, official dates with my current spouse. And maybe, like, one or two other times. And, I didn't really, no, I would never actually, like, ghost someone. So, even if I really didn't want to go on the date, I would still at least go. I don't know at what point. Of course, it's not okay to ghost you. But, I don't know at what point it's unfair to the other person when you're like, I don't really feel anything for you, you know? I try to tell people outright how I feel about them. It worked for me and my it worked for me and my spouse. Sorry, they just laughed at me. I said current spouse. I swear I'm in for this forever. Anyway, when I met them, I just, a few days in, I said, you know, I like you, right? And I was super scared, but luckily it worked out. Kacchon. You know, I don't really think you have to worry about, you know, defining yourself through relationships. You can... I mean, I was alone for many years. I'm not going to say how many years. I was alone for many years, and I finally found the one for me. Never thought I would, so... I think, during that time I got okay with being alone. You know? You just have to, I mean, I don't have to make do. I got, like, to the point where it's like, I never really felt lonely. I just wanted to sort of just live my life. I didn't really care if I found anyone. Aw. Love your friend Kacchon. through the safe distance of the internet right now, but I'm your friend. I understand you do need people to hang out with in real life. If it's true, now that Yuki and I are together, whenever they're not in the room, I'm kind of like, well, now I feel lonely. Moving my wrist up and down is not as easy for me as left and right. I should probably do grander sweeps rather than twitching them back and forth, but I'm a twitchy little gal. Yeah, maybe if I should make a conscious effort to slow down my wrist movements. It's okay, Kacchon. So in the descriptions on YouTube, I've been putting a little synopsis of what we talked about during our adventures together here. And now I have to think real hard. If I post it the day after, I have to think real hard. What the heck did we talk about? I gotta write it down. So I'm like, talked a long time about loneliness. Wow. It's not actually like a full synopsis of what we talked about. It's little jokes. This is giant. What does this say? I've destroyed some of it. Is that Vegetor? Vegetor? Maybe there were more letters, but it looks like it was just a sun design. Anyway. Vectors? It does look like vectors. I don't know why my mind went to G. Vegetor. Yay. Dang. This is... I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna kick this out of the bowl. Whee! Off it goes into another adventure. It was a short adventure. This looks like more tagging, but it also kind of looks like bird poop. Yeah, I think I said this before you joined it, Zime. But if the graffiti comes off like at the same rate as the dirt, it's usually not important. Like, I don't know how to say like importance, but it's like not related to the story. If it takes a while to come off, it's usually more related to or it's more something you want to take a good look at for some visual storytelling goodness. Would that be diegetic storytelling? Hey, story is part of the story. I'm snort laughing too much tonight. I mean, this just looks like Explorer? Internet Explorer? Oh yeah, I was supposed to make a mental note to slow down my hand. There we go. That actually might be better for me. Alright. I think that's all the walls. Let's check it out. 26 to 26. Wow! I'm thorough. Let's do this angle. Everything. There's one thing I know it's about concrete. Is that it likes to be as flat as possible. Don't we all? I know it's connected to his other texts, but why is this saying them so far apart? Oh god, we're only at 40% clean. I work a lot harder to get clean. We're at 80. There goes my hopes and dreams. That's going to be another hour and a half level. Again, if you play this for yourself, you can quit in the middle of the level and come back. So, you don't have to do it all at once. And most of the levels are, well, the vehicle levels are going to be a few minutes each, maybe up to 20 for the biggest vehicles. The location levels, they can be like, they're usually about half an hour to complete. Some of these bigger ones are, yeah. I think the worst one took me like 2.5 hours, or it took me a long time my first playthrough, but subsequent playthroughs it went a lot faster, so it was just because I didn't know how to clean the area properly. It still isn't clean. Ooh. Oh, kitty. Yeah, kitty. Alright. I didn't even try to climb the ladder. Kitty plant. Kitty paws. See? They came through. They came through. Wait. They lead to the van. This kitty. Wait. It is the cat! I didn't know you could see him here! It's the mayor's cat! On top of that van. I'm gonna go back to that last level I saw the kitty paws in and see if I can find him. Kitty's just watching me, watch me wash. What was her name? I think Harper said it once. Ulysses. Haha! Like the, wait, no. I'm thinking of Odysseus. Never mind. It's not an Odyssey reference. Finally. But, Ulysses was the other poem by Homer, right? Not the Odyssey, but the Iliad. I don't remember what the Iliad is about. I think the war, the Trojan War, right? I believe so. I read half of Song of Achilles, which is also about the Trojan Wars, but it's by a modern author. It's basically about the relationship between Achilles and his protege, Patroclus. Read the first half, and then I know the legend of Achilles and Patroclus. Actually, it's not a legend, they were real people. I know the actual stories about them, so I stopped reading, because I didn't want to be sad. Stopped reading just as the Trojan War was kicking off. I'm like, this can't get any happier than right now. But yeah, it was really good. I'm not faulting the author. She's really good at writing. It's just I couldn't go any further. Serene, slow down your wrist. Yes, big wide swoops. Make a conscious effort. It'll all get clean eventually. Yeah, floors are a bit harder, because you're never at a good angle. I suppose I could climb one of the walls. The thing is, with these multi-purpose floors, if you leave too many spots, you get into a situation where you don't know where to clean, and it's still not dinging. It's that one damn spot. So you gotta be careful with floors. Especially multi-purpose with the little crenellations and stuff. Bowl. Let's do the bowl next. I had to remind myself to slow down again. Eventually I'll get an attachment where I don't even have to move slow. I can just sweep it over everything and it'll obliterate all the dirt. That's gonna be way towards the end of the game though. But when you bring it back to these earlier levels, you're like, holy crap, how did I use the other tools at all? It's almost like a cheat item. They don't even let you use it during free play. Most of the time. And they definitely don't let you use it during the time trial, because those have leaderboards. I did do all the gold medals. I'm never doing that again though. Hi Kacchon! Welcome back! Let's get these stairs. Just going to do this entire raised section around the bowl now. Just going to go for a zone attack here. Though I might get pulled off in random directions like always. Yeah, about 50% done at 45. Yeah, it's going to be an hour and a half level. Because this actually does not go faster than the walls did. Did I get the rail? No, I didn't get the rail. It is a separate piece. Alright. Alright, so this entire upper deck floor is one piece. Slow your wrist. Thank you, I am cute. But you're cute too, Kacchon. Accept it! Let's outline the ramp so I don't accidentally clean it. Arch, not ramp. Alright, is this... No, this is not part of the arch. This is part of the quarter pipe. See how I got pulled off in a random direction? Doesn't that make me a prophet? Okay. Okay. Just working my way back to the bowl. Actually, I was doing the upper floor, wasn't I? Define this area. Oh! That was another oh, that was a star. The stars actually make a little tinkle sound when you get them, but unless you're wearing headphones, you probably won't notice. It's very quiet. And the park ranger did not come back with another fact about concrete. I'm disappointed, actually. I don't know why. I want my concrete back. He owes me one. I'm gonna bust down his door. I think he lives in this little... yeah, he lives in that little thing over there. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna get you, park ranger. That is your real name? I know he doesn't live there. It's a guardhouse. Well, come to think of it, we do see a Firewatch tower for every once in a while on the horizon. Maybe he lives there. Alright, when I get to the floor, you're gonna probably see a stupefied Sarene. It's gonna sap all of my strength getting that done. But we'll get through it, because there's more power washing to be had. The floor is one of those things where you can have like 99%. Just there's so many just spots everywhere that you can't figure out where to focus your attention anymore. Yeah. Oh, I didn't finish the upper deck. See how I got pulled off in the wrong direction? Nice. Look at that clean skate park. Don't look at that. Look at that clean skate. Ah, yeah. Beautiful. Oh, God. Alright, let's continue in the, path we were going. The direction we were going. Words are hard sometimes. We could maybe next roll add to the channel. It's one of those text-to-speech things, so you guys can like send vocal messages, as long as you promise to not abuse it. Of course, I'll probably take it down or make it donate. Well, I'm never going to ask for donations, so I'll figure it out. I don't have enough chat right now for it to be like a problem if somebody's using it once in a while. I think a lot of the time I'm missing your messages. I can see the backlog, so I'm missing your messages while they're still on screen. Yeah, we gotta get a VTuber model. And a phone with eye tracking or whatever you need for that. Yeah, I would never ask for anybody to send me money or to work for free. That'd be just hugely disrespectful. Let's see if I was, like, making my living off of this. I have a stable job and a good income for now. No! Never send me money! I will never ask you to send me money. I don't want you to do it, and you keep your money. Use it for you. That's what I tell my mom every Christmas and birthday. Like, I don't want you to send me money or presents anymore because, you know... First of all, she's retired. So... It's like, I don't really need anything. I'm, like, old now. I can buy my own stuff. I'm a big girl now, Mommy. Probably should have said Mommy. Yeah, I don't like people spending money on me. Yeah. Kacchon doesn't send me money. He sends me a bill. Services rendered. He's helped us keep this conversation going pretty well. Credit where credit is due. I've run out of things to talk about plenty of times. And how many stars we got? 48? We're like maybe a quarter of the way into this game. So, and that's not even including the bonus material. It really is just a marathon of, do you have enough stuff to talk about to play PowerWash Simulator on stream? Really tests how interesting of a person are you. Alright. Got the fun box. I got a fun box for you. Oh, another thing is that there's a shadow of these trees now. I'm like, is that dirt? No, it's just shadow. Aw, come on, Kacchon. You kept me interested for a while here. And I, like, lose interest in seconds. Aw, Z-May. You don't have to talk about it, but I hope your week gets better. I understand. I've had a pretty rough one myself. But I was rewarded, because until yesterday I didn't know I had a 4-day weekend. I didn't know it was President's Day, and I didn't know my company was doing a wellness day today. Or tomorrow. Well, I know Pokemon you can talk about for hours and hours. Let's talk about Pokemon. In anime, that's even a broader subject. Heck, it encompasses Pokemon. That's my plan too, Z-May. Sounds like a good one to me. Okay, now you're in the way, soccer ball. Be gone, thought. She knows what she did. Alright, what we got now? Corner ramp. This one's a little better, it's all straight edges. I mean, better to clean. I'd prefer people not be straight edge. You have to have a little room in your life for exploration, you know? Okay, so Ruby and Sapphire, that's Gen 3, right? I only got through Gen 3. I think I always used Bidoof. Was Bidoof available Gen 3? Yeah, I think Bidoof started in Gen 2. Say, does that washer of yours work on hedges? Maybe, Park Warden? What are you proposing, old man? What? I don't understand that message. I was asking about hedges. In fact, it does not work on hedges, but that's just because there's no dirty hedges in this game. Alright, yeah, Bidoof. But I think that's just because I knew the meme far before the, I played the game many years after it originally came out, so I already knew the meme. I, played Gen 1. It came out when I was, like, a teenager, so it was kind of out of my age range. I didn't have anybody to play it with. And I think I just told you my age there. But anyway, I played Gen 1, and then I dropped off, and then when Twitch Plays Pokemon started, I played Gens 2 and 3, and then I kind of got bored of it. Wow, there's actually only 3 types of things left. Rail, skate park, floor, and arch. I think it's this rail. Yeah, it's this rail. So yeah, the skate park floor is going to be the big one. We're gonna be doing that for the next half hour. You might see it break me. I kind of wish there was a way to get up a little bit higher and stay there. Because it'd be easier if I were like a few feet off the ground and just hovering there. Because I could aim nearly straight down but still have a wide swath. Okay, Bidoof was Gen 4. Thank you! I asked that question, nobody answered it. No, I guess it wasn't Bidoof then. I guess I didn't really have an HM carrier. I'm not going to say that. Anyways, I didn't have an HM carrier on, like, dedicated in Gen 1, Gen 2, and 3. You know, I gave myself whatever... Oh, I know what I did. Yeah, I gave myself whatever Pokemon I needed. I didn't, like, bother catching them for real. So I think what I did is I just had a Mew in each of those games because they can learn all the HMs no matter what they are. I think they can learn every TM and HM. And if in games that had more than 4 HMs, which I think is every game, I had 2 Mews just for putting HMs on. Because they can only have 4 moves. Yeah, my Pokemon knowledge is very lacking. I don't know what came out in what generation. Ah, so you took a break on Gen 3 then. Gen 5, is that X and Y? No, that's Gen 6. It's Diamond and Pearl, right? Or is it Black and White 1 and 2? Oh my gosh. I just named every Pokemon game. Never mind. It's Black and White 1 and 2, okay. I'm just gonna see if I can name the generations. 1 is green, red, blue, and yellow. 2 is Crystal, Diamond, and Pearl. Yeah, I think that's right. 3 is... We just covered it. Fire Red, Leaf Green. No, I got that wrong. Gold and Silver was Gen 2. That's right, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Alright. Diamond, Crystal, and Pearl. It's Gen 3 with Fire Red and Leaf Green. 4... I might have done that wrong. We just did this. What was it? Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and Diamond, Crystal, and Pearl was Gen 4. Plus, I think some... Anyways. Gen 5, Black and White 1 and 2. 6, X and Y. 7, Alola, Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. 8. God, 8 was so short. Sword and Shield. And 9, now we've got Violet and Sapphire. Wait, Violet and Scarlet. Alright, I think that's good enough. I know the Coliseum games fit in there somewhere, but I'm not going to bother. I think Coliseum 1 was Gen 2, and Coliseum XD, Gale of Darkness was Gen 3. Yeah, I stopped doing that third game eventually. Yeah, we got Violet. Yuki's been playing it. I haven't gotten into it yet. The problem is I have to get every Pokemon and get them all to max level. I'm not gonna do that with the newer generations. I could do that with the older ones because I could give myself unlimited rock candies and catch whatever I wanted by playing with the memory locations. I'm a nerd. I like tearing games apart on a assembly level. Oh, I don't know if you guys have watched Stranger Things Season 2, but there's one point where a guy's like, I need to save the day by reprogramming this computer. It's an assembly. Do you know assembly? Like, oh god, he knows assembly. So now, whenever we see somebody being heroic, we're like, he knows assembly. Oh, war's done. Oh my god. Alright. Sorry about the hitting the mic there. Oh, we got the soccer ball wanted to be next to the arch, I guess. Here we are. A little moment of... Oh, let me set the ladder up first. Get over here. Alright. And now I'm just going to be silent for a moment of zen. That. I like the brief moments where I'm covering the camera with my body. Ha! I wanted to get that jump in. Yeah, I did it. Great job, Dirt Finder. Scrubbed up kind of neat, didn't it? Beats me how you do it with all just a jet of angry water. That's what I call seltzer. Just a jet of angry water. Not that folks seem grateful. All I'm getting is so far is gas from the Baggy Pants Brigade complaining that I don't look sick no more, which was surely the point. Ha, he doesn't know what sick means to kids. I I definitely would have been the kid that tried my very hardest to get around this loop. I would have gotten to about here, maybe a little bit above the horizontal. Slipped and breaking my head open. Definitely. That would have been one of my injuries. I actually still have a scar through one of my eyebrows. I was jumping on the couch because I was excited we got an Atari. And I fell and hit my head on the corner of the coffee table. I had to go get stitches. It was awful. 6 years old. Let's see. Fire truck! Whee. From Denver Drill. FA, we're currently down the Ericwood Falls, about to risk life and limb because someone thinks they saw the mayor's cat licking its paw under the waterfall. And no, it's at the skate park. It's gotta stop, and I've gotta head to Brainwave. Bring the old truck out from the garage, give it a clean up, and send the recruits out on that wild goose chase, whilst the rest of us get on with all the proper jobs. It's hella filthy, but if you could do your thing and make it sparkling, the mayor will never tell the difference. Thanks, pal. Ooh, these people send long texts. Yeah, I think the next thing I can buy is not until 90. It's like halfway through the game. Yeah, it's halfway through the game. So I got a ways to go. It's $5,000. I'll definitely have $5,000 by then. What other things giving me now? 375. Okay, I might need to save up. So, yeah, I don't really need to buy anything right now. Let's do the fire truck. This one's pretty rusty, so gonna be a lot of turbo nozzling. Probably best to start with a full spray down, though. Oh, and this ladder up top is a nightmare. There's so many different ways to come at it. Giggity. Just gonna jump from here. There we go. And the ladder is also rusty. So a once-over isn't going to clean it unless you got a good attachment, which I don't have yet. It's not like other rust, this one is just like the entire thing is rust. I'm surprised there's a ladder under there after I clean it. So this is probably one of the longer vehicle levels, just based off of how complex it is and how big it is. Oh. You know, there's a theory the cat's not really missing. I had something to point out, but I'm going to wait for Denver to stop. That the mayor's using it as a distraction device so no one notices all that pipeline stuff? What pipeline stuff? It's the first I've heard of it. Alright. There was something... Okay. Oh, yeah. The top here said police ruled, fire drools, but in the dust, but I kind of got overzealous cleaning. Silly policeman. So I thought the cat needed to be used for a festival. I'd never heard anything about this pipeline stuff. I was worried the festival was something bad. Like I was in a Midsummer towns or something. The Lord begin with promises of work. And sacrifice me to your God. I didn't even have an orgy first. I actually haven't seen Midsummer. I know it's about something like that, but that's not the actual plot. I didn't do any spoilers. If I did spoilers, they're by accident. Disclaimer. Copyright setting. 2023. Yeah, gotta break out the turbo nozzle. Even the windshield wipers are crusted with rust. Surprised they even moved. So this thing's a little rough to deal with. It's got like corrugation, so getting into all the crevices is kind of hard. Yeah, I heard what I said after I said it. Like I said, a lot of rust. A lot of, sitting around trying to get all of the little crannies on every side. Okay, that's part of the grill, so I can come over here. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Alright, yeah. Yeah, not a lot of items come clean without a thorough turbo nozzle. Hey Wood, do you know if the mayor's cat's still missing? I'm up at the volcano, and I think I see him on the outer rim. I'm going in for a closer look. Oh yeah, he is a volcanologist. They layered that in earlier. Oh, this is a neighboring town. I'm not in, Muckingham. I'm in Ember Woods. Oh, that must be the park name. Fairbanks, 6 miles, Delta, Junction 12, Route 3628. Wonder if you could figure out... I think this is supposed to be like Buckingham, Alabama, but they just renamed it Muckingham and put a volcano next to it. I can go pretty far down the road. Holy crap. Revisiting this job with the Pro Washer really makes you realize how broken the Pro Washer is. Yeah, because you can just go over any surface with the Pro Washer. Any dirt type will just be obliterated. So the entire outside of the truck is one piece, so I don't have to be that diligent. Now this side's hard because it glints in the sun, so everything you try to see is just like shiny. So it's hard to, even when you hit that, it's hard to see the tab, what's still dirty. The subcaps are terrible. They're so deep, they have so much rust. Okay, and I think I got, yep, I got the upper side of them. Okay, real quick, let's get the tires from every direction we can. Excuse me, I have a little burp there. We had Wendy's tonight. Yeah. It's basically our weekend. Okay, so that's... yeah, the wheels are clean. Yay for Wendy's! Yeah, we have it pretty much every Friday. We try to eat out only once a week. Try. Yeah, we're cheap dates. Like our first date meal was at Olive Garden. We're not fancy people. There we go. Hey Doc, we have a lovely little job for you up at the house when you're free. No weird stuff, promise. What if I want weird stuff? It's definitely Ulysses. I can see his funny leg. Get him, Calvin. We're gonna get this dang cat. Where did a cat hang out 10 feet from a lava flow, though? That's a good question. How is the cat hanging out 10 feet from a lava flow? Would be probably better. Guess it's like the world's best log fire. There we go. And the cat hasn't heard of convection, I guess, but they don't obey the laws of physics even at the best of times. Okay. Tires are done at least. Just trying to get all the loose stuff first. I'll come back with the turbo nozzle. And it's going to be a lot slower once we get around 80 to 90%. Yeah, not a lot of games really worry about convection. Like Mario would be dead the moment he stepped into Bowser's castle. The insides are cooking. Okay, I'm within a whisker of Ulysses now. Get him, Calvin. Also, how are you not dead? This man can survive lava. We're up on this outcrop and Mount Rushless is rumbling more than ever. I don't think I can see Mount Rushless in this level. I can only really see... I've only seen it from Harper Shaw's neighborhood. I've always been a dog man, now I know why. I am a dog girl. Yeah, I cannot see the volcano from here. There's the fire watchtower. I think that's where the park ranger lives. Shout out to the Rounded Volcano in RE4. Looking forward to seeing that in the remake. I actually, RE4 is the first one I played. I don't remember that much about it other than the little guy who was the antagonist. And of course having to escort the president's daughter everywhere. I don't remember much about the plot or setting. Yeah, I played it. I played it all the way through. I played it on GameCube. I played it all the way through. I didn't do the mercenaries stuff, but I did unlock everything in the main game. So, because I know like they had alternate outfits and stuff, like Leon's old Stars uniform and so forth. But like I said, it just didn't stick with me. Don't remember much about it, even though I played the heck out of it. Actually, it might be the only Resident Evil I've ever played. I never got into survival horror. never had a PS1 where it really kicked off, you know. Nintendo really didn't have anything mature like that. From a relative sense. It almost became a Jill sandwich. Not really the height of maturity. I don't remember how far I got my first playthrough, but everyone after I lose interest after actually introducing the game becomes a big expert mission. Yeah. I usually do the fun thing where I look up her skirt once or twice and then I'm like, you know, I think I've got everything I want out of this game now. Oh, the ladder tamed. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. After that, I played RE2 on PlayStation. Beat it, but I didn't really care for it, so gave it to my sister-in-law. Ah. I don't think I've ever actually even bought any others intending to play them. Actually, that's not true. I did buy, like, the entire Capcom library on Steam, so it's in there. But I don't really intend to play it. I might get around to it in some year. Some decade. There's little streaks under each one of these ladder rungs. They're still dirty. Just make it smooth, make it spotless, make it clean. Yay, the whole truck thing. Whoa, everything's dinging. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I think the this side of the truck is less caked on than the other for some reason. Maybe just how it was sitting in the garage. Oh yeah, there's an underside to this, I think. No, there isn't. You can't see it. Usually you don't have to clean it. That wouldn't be like real life where I'd have to get down on the ground and crawl around under the truck. I played RE7 and RE2 Remake and now I'm super into it. Huh. I've watched people play most of the Resident Evil games. Mainly because they show up on GDQ all the time. Very popular for speedruns because, like, I even know I played through most of the Silent Hill games. I think up to Silent Hill 4, the Room. And I know that they time you, so of course it's going to let people trying to get it as fast as possible. Yeah, I did get super into Silent Hill a few years ago. I played the first 4, so maybe I have been thinking I should do Resident Evil at some point. But I was going to try to finish the rest of the Silent Hill games, but I know after 4 it becomes kind of a different genre, different company and everything. And of course there's the heartbreak of PT and everything. Oh, yeah, these all have inner lips. I don't hear what I say until after I say it. I think that's everything. Nope, this one. Alright. I think all these handles need cleaning. Yep. 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 Luckily they're fairly easy to ding. Is that handle done? Yes. Oh, these are all done. Oh, not that one. Alright. These handles too. Oh, not that one. There it is. Okay, the mirror. Now it's done. Ah, the bumper. Get a non-poop computer, Kacchon. Control panels, doors, and handle. Probably this handle. Yeah. Oh, maybe that handle. No, that handle. Yeah, it's this handle. Those are actually part of the door. There we go. Yeah, luckily if you get all the loose dirt, you don't have to get much of the stuck-on stuff off before it dings. So it's usually best to just give it a full spray down with a wide nozzle first. Put it that much closer to dinging. You might be wondering why I left the control panels for last. Well, you're about to find out. I'd love to play RE Village. I've tried the demo and surprisingly learned pretty well. They're getting kind of poor. Yeah. I think they're pretty good at optimizing PC games now. Capcom is. They aren't as bad as some companies. Most companies. Anyways, not these for last because there's rust everywhere and all these valves just have so many different angles. So many different ways to come at them. Stop it, Sammy. Stop it. Woohoo! One to go. A little impromptu moment of zen there. Didn't mean to, I just forgot to talk. Yeah. I have cleaned the fire truck. Woo. F.A., you're a legend. That is absolutely pristine. Even the rust's gone. That should get the mayor off our backs for a while, which means we can all get back to doing the jobs we're paid for. Thanks, pal. I don't know, Zime. Maybe we should go to bed, man. Forest Cottage. I still got time. If you guys are willing to watch, I'm willing to continue. Ah, these Swedish guys. H&G, X and Jager. Is that Witch Hunter? Hexen, yeah, that's Witch Hunter in German. Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunter. Oh! We are two humble confectioners, brother and sister. Living on our own deep in the woods of the national park, and there's absolutely nothing strange about that. We are also the creators of the finest gingerbread ever to grace the county, but to stay on top, we need constant reinvention, and our dream forest home has become a grubby grotto, affecting our ability to dream and up wonderful new recipes. Can you come and restore our cottage, and with it our creative flow? Danke! Yeah, they're German. It's Hansel and Gretel. Find where they live, guys. But there's nothing strange about it. Lovely. Let's start at the top. Boing. Boing. Yeah, I can't see anything on the horizon here, so I know the treehouse is here somewhere in these woods. You'll see that later, and I'll probably get aggravated about it. We've got some footprints leading into the bushes. I'm gonna see if I can follow those real quick. Like, the footprints didn't come to the house, which means it was somebody who didn't want to be seen by the occupants. But that's all I can see as far as storytelling here. I don't know who would be going into the bushes there. I don't see anybody or anything in the bushes. Actually, let's climb up and see if we can see something from a higher angle. I am stuck. Who's stalking the witch hunters? Is there something there? No, I don't see it. Oh, there's a weird rock, but that's about it. Well, that's it. Let's go. This one was really annoying for a long time. The roof was impossible to stand on before the change. Oh. Yeah, I can see why. I know it's natural for people to be suspicious, but we really are who we say we are. Thanks, Hansel. I'm falling. Okay. This one. Nearly died. Ow, that hurt my eyes. Don't mind me, just cleaning this cock. That one was mostly on purpose. Yeah, I'm just gonna start with all these wood caps, I think. And work my way down these giant slopes. Down the chimney I go. Yeah, this chimney. I mean, it looks like these rocks are flat, but they're actually bunch of little different surfaces in there. I suppose they probably did it by using the, what is it called, nip mapping on these rocks? Because the texture looks flat. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention about the skate park is I love that after you clean it, the textures look like two-dimensional pop art type. Like if you look at it from certain angles, it looks like you're just looking at a picture. I think that's a pretty cool art style that they managed to achieve on some of these levels. Love that they didn't always go for realism on all the levels. There's actually a little bit of like kind of a hand-drawn feel even to this wood grain. Oh, I was supposed to choose something to clean last. It's a building. We'll do the face last. The front side, whatever. Ideally, I should have cleaned the weather vane last, but you can't really tell that's dirty throughout the whole episode, like time lapse. It's already brown. Yeah, I do have one concern about work going into this weekend. It's that I told somebody that we had Monday off and they needed to move their meeting to Tuesday, but they never got back to me by the end of the day, so I don't know. I'll check my computer late Monday, see if they rescheduled. Hopefully they don't get like, why weren't you there? I was on a holiday. I care deeply about Lincoln and Washington's birthdays. Celebrate it with solemn drunkenness. Yeah, getting up in this last corner is tricky, to say the least. Okay. There we go. Whew. Yeah, usually these logs will have like an inner side too. Like right here where they meet the thing will be a little curve inward. So you gotta get it all up in them. I heard it. This is probably more like a 20 to 30 minute level. I say, still innocent. I know it's not that long. It's got a lot of rough. Yeah, see, the roofs nearly go all the way to the ground, so there's actually not a lot of wall to clean. Except on walls like this. Alright, I'm gonna go back up. I don't like it here. I want to go back. By the way, if you haven't, you should really watch Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. It's all on YouTube. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even want to tell him jokes from it. I owe Yuki for finding it because they just put it on one day and it was like, I could not stop laughing. I nearly died laughing that first episode. I mean, it's like semi-scripted improv machinima for the original Half-Life. I am cute. My throat's starting to get dry though. I should really keep drinking. Oh yeah. Sorry, adjusting my shoulder so it doesn't hurt tomorrow. So Hexenjager? Yes, we moved here just a week after that bank robbery. But people move house all the time. I'm starting to think he's not Hansel Hexen. It's a pseudonym, isn't it? Look, dude. As long as you're giving me money, I don't care. I don't care what you do. I'm here to clean houses. And make money. I'm all out of houses. Wait, that makes sense. Ah! I missed the dormer. Didn't know that's what this type of structure was called, but it's called dormer. And I missed it when I jumped. Yay. Get that endorphin rush. One of those things in your soul. Heck, these guys want to rob another bank and they need somebody to run the power washer. Wait. Do they use power washers in bank robberies? Yeah, I'm sure they do, yeah. Heck, how could you run a bank robbery without one? Jeez. Probably didn't need to climb the scaffold to do this jump. Again, I'm still trying to adjust my shoulder. Problem is my arm is itchy. And putting it directly on the desk is just making it itch more. Sweet bird song. I wasn't really paying attention, but I don't think there was anything written on this house. I didn't see any graffiti or writing in the dust. Just your regular, average, everyday house. Occupied by either storybook characters or bank robbers. Maybe both. I don't know. Can't prove they're not actually real Hansel and Gretel. They just took up a life of robbing banks. And apparently making gingerbread. It's not like they used the money for anything evil. They just wanted to make gingerbread, dang it. The gable is clean. Dormer is clean. Let's get the rest of the roof on this side. Oh, I can switch to that. That'll make my life easier. A bigger reach. There we go. Why? Oh, good thing. I'll get the front roof later. I'm gonna stick with the back roof right now. Alright. Hey, you're welcome, Z-May. Hope I helped you, forget about your troubles just a little while. It helps to know we all have our troubles. We're all working through this together. I'm stuck in the stairwell. Oh yeah, these windows are really deep too. The glass is a lot set further in than you think. Gretel. You might say I bear a slight resemblance to Floozy McGee, but she was much younger than I am now. And such a happy soul. Oh, you're not happy? Floozy McGee, you say? believe there were a few people who used to call me that. Oh yeah, the new Trigun doesn't come out until Saturday. I think that's a good one. Didn't you say you haven't seen Monogatari? No, that wasn't in response to my question. That was way too early. Yeah, that was about Trigun coming out until Saturday. I don't know. I think you said if you haven't seen Monogatari, I would recommend that. It's kind of dense. And of course, it's got like 100,000 episodes, but I really like it. If you're looking for something quick, as in only one season, Flip Flappers is one that I really love. It's got kind of a fooly-cooly vibe to it. But it's basically just two girls wandering through different dimensions, having adventures and relationships. But they never really explain any of the plot, so that's why I say it's like fooly-cooly. At least, not unless you have to like deep dive into it to figure it out. I know there's a lot of people buying things like, Flip Flopper's super clear, da 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 da, but it's kind of difficult to understand. Oh, Monogatari, which one? The first one that was made was Bakemonogatari, so you should probably start there. I'd have to link you. There's a full list of how to watch, but I would recommend chronological release order, even though it doesn't go by the light novel order. So Bakemonogatari would be first. Flip Flappers. Yeah, I know how annoying it is when an anime has a fan-established watch order. And then there's people who disagree. Alright, let's bring the scaffolding over here. I can't reach this area. Okay, will it fit? We'll make it fit. There we go. Oh, that's the front. That's why it's not digging. Come on. Remember when I said we'd be done like 20 minutes? That was 20 minutes ago. Hey, there's graffiti here. I can't read it though, and it's coming off at the same rate as the dirt. It looks like, oh, it's a person carrying a coin from a bank or something. Someone's trying to tell me this is the house of bank robbers. Oh, is this the angel writing? Oh, okay. Ah. Yeah, this is supposed to be their story. I should probably switch to a less powerful thing if I actually want to see the graffiti. Oh, good. Yeah, give it a try, Kacchon. It's a really interesting watch. Oh, another short one that I really love, if you haven't seen it, is Humanity Has Declined. Or Jinryu wa Shimashita, I think is how the Japanese title. It's, yeah, Humanity Has Declined. It's about a kind of post-apocalyptic society trying to survive. It's pretty cool to watch. I don't really want to spoil anything about it. Okay, the handles are separate. This is the front of the house. So let's work around the other side. So, are you guys watching anime with the sound off while you're watching me? I don't want to, like, interrupt your... You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. You can just watch me clean instead of listening. Yep, those would be my big recommendations. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know. But yeah, I'll probably stick to shorter recommendations. Monogatari is kind of a lot to chew on. But it does have some good philosophizing plus boobs. I'm just kind of bored most of the time. I never want to watch anything new. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm never gonna like demand somebody watch me, so you're free to go. You're free to go, Kacchon. Go on, live in the wild. That's where you belong. Watch as you're accepted into a wolf's den. I raised that boy. Hansel looks nothing like Rocky McGee. Hansel has a huge beard, long unruly hair, and defeated eyes. Defeated eyes. Same. Same for long unruly hair, too, actually. Rocky was young, clean-shaven, handsome, with such spirit. Good. Griddle. Savage. That's your husband and maybe brother. I think next I will... Let's do this little section here. That'll finish the addition. Oh wait, I did not... Did I... No, I did watch Cyberpunk. That came out a year later. Oh, I'm trying to think of the most recent completed anime I finished watching. It might have been the case study or Vanitas. Yeah, we didn't finish Cyberpunk, but we did finish Mob Psycho Season 3. We still have to finish Cyberpunk. We actually watched a whole bunch of series last season while they were coming out. Mob Psycho, Bleach, the 1,000-Year War, and there's at least one other. Chainsaw Man. Right. Everything but the front's done, so I think what I'm going to do next is the fence. Now finish at the front. Okay. Start the gate and go around. Mob Psycho is excellent. I would recommend it if you're willing to get through 3 seasons. It is finished, so you have all of it to watch now. But the fight scenes are spectacular. The writing is just the best. I've run out of... I can't even describe it. Yeah, well, the One Punch Man Season 2 has no bearing on any of Mob Psycho. Watch the whole thing. It actually just gets better season by season. Like, I'm not even, like, being nice about it. Go watch it. Let's get this fully out of the way. It doesn't want to be out of the way. There we go. Yeah, usually I'm ginger with my recommendations. I'm saying you should watch Mob Psycho. That didn't ding, did it? There we go. Oh, the post part of the wall there. Didn't know. Nah, says Fox, the little fox boy. Alright. Well, you don't have to take my recommendations. I know, again, that Mob Psycho is 3 seasons long. But it will keep you occupied for quite a while, that means. And it is amazing throughout there. I don't think there's any bad episodes. Not even anything I would recommend skipping. And also, in our household, we love Reagan, his mentor, and Ratman. I also watched Chainsaw Man. That came out later. Yeah, that came out later than Cyberpunk. That was last season. I think Cyberpunk was 2 seasons ago. Redstone. That should leave just the front side. Foundations, yeah, that's part of the front. Frames, so yeah. Oh no, that's clean. Door handle, front eaves, side eaves. Oh, front eaves. Front dormer cap. Yeah, okay. Oh, side walls. Let's see what that is. That's nearly done. Sidewall. No. Wall, sidewall, sidewall. Sidewall. Where's the dirt, though? Alright, then. It does not look any cleaner than it was. Alright, front dormer. Dormer. I do love that I accidentally leave these perfect arcs while churning. Yeah, it all blends. Yeah, I don't know what year, day, month. I'm pretty sure it's still the 90s, right? It's the last time I have conscious memories of it, that's why I know that for sure. There. Again, it's a lot of roof. That's rough, buddy. A lot of rough. Wait, oh, yeah. They made sure you still couldn't stand on this roof. Rocky would never run away from the law and hide out in a dank cottage for years, claiming to be a baker, unless he was completely desperate. Getting suspiciously specific here, Gretel. I'm starting to think you may not be who you say you are, even though you claim you are who you say you are. But I tend to trust people at face value. Also, I don't care. Wait, how am I gonna get out of here? Good question. I don't care. I'm just gonna end up courting Invader Zim for the rest of this episode, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Does time even matter anymore? I'm sure I haven't needed to know what year it is for the past couple of years. Whew. Got that front row. That front door. Sometimes you accidentally jump really high if you're on a slope surface. Jump, jump. And this inner corner. There we go. Alright. No! No, don't do that. Please don't do that, Kacchon. My heart. Toy Story. Toy Story came out like 2 years ago, and we're waiting on Toy Story 2 to still come out. I haven't even dreamed of 3. You're evil. I think that's all the roof. Yep, that just leaves this section, I think. We'll do our moment of zen right here. How long have I been going? 2:17? We'll see what level's next. If it's a long one, I'll quit for maybe not tonight, but a while, because I'm going to be up until like 6 a.m. at least, so I might stream again, but I don't expect you to join Kacchon, because I know you got to sleep. Yeah, I think Story 2 is better than the original. I think, yeah, 2 is probably my favorite. 4 gave it a run for its money, but there's some problems with it. Kind of turns Woody into the exact opposite of everything he stood for. I guess abandoning your dreams is kind of character growth. Yeah, the dirt bike's quick. Oh yeah, dirt bike and RV are both fairly quick. RV's a little longer, but yeah, I'll keep going a little longer then. Unless they introduce a new level here that's like huge. I think the RV is a choke point though for this game. It starts getting into a different type of lot instead of just everyday cleaning. Well, everyday cleaning as we clean these criminals, these bank robbers. Forest hideout shack. Everyday cleaning. I've done this thousands of times. Alright, here we go. Alright. Now your moment of zen. did it. I'm the best. Oh, we don't have to worry about thinking about things to talk about. I gotta go stand on this rooster. Hop on it, as it were. Hey, there's a gnome out there. And also there's a piece of paper. We'll get that after the time lapse. Alright, let's see if he can catch me jumping. What? You can't see me cleaning. No. Got me down in the garden. Thank you so much for making the cottage look wunderbar. It feels like a stain on our character has finally been removed and we can get back to our true passion. Also, now my mind has leapt the recipe to a magnificent new custard strudel. So they actually do bake. Although, I don't think that's a euphemism for anything. Oh yeah, dirt bike. This is the shortest level in the game. There's no way I can just knock this out. Joe Average. There's got to be something up with my dirt bike. You see, I'm one of life's winners. Every morning I put 4 slices of bread in the toaster, but only eat the slice that pops up first. When I have a coffee, I only drink the bit that wins the race to my mouth, but on this bike, I always finish dead last. I'm wondering if there's mud stuck to the manifest, or whatever it is slowing me down. I'm just kind of superstitious, so I haven't cleaned the thing in over 15 years. Thanks. I know your problem. Yay! The whole thing was your moment of zen. Howdy, Dirt Finder. Put everything on hold. My golf buggy sold like you wouldn't believe. Got my first job from the mayor. Alright, let's see the time lapse. Clean as an egg, you're a legend. Nothing can stop me now. Oh, that sounds ominous, actually. Is this a guy supervillain? Dirt bike riding supervillain. Golf cart. Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th. I need you to clean my sorry golf cart. You might have heard about my poor cat Ulysses going missing. We're all frantic with worry. What with the ceremony just around the corner? I swear, with the ceremony. I swear I saw him on the golf course frolicking on the lily pads in the lake by the 13th. Par 3, but I always get a birdie. Wait, that's a good thing. Par 3, but I always get a birdie. By the time I realized it was a boisterous carp, it was too late. I slammed on the brakes and went tumbling down the slope head over tail. I was just a carp. Okay. Don't worry, docs have given me all the clear. They said I haven't even seen anyone recover from such a minor incident in so little time, but the cart needs a hose down. It's a mayor you can trust. Man of the people, that one. I mean, this is probably just as fast as the bike. Faster if you can't find something on the bike to clean. This one's just got a bunch of big items to clean. There's probably something there I should have looked at, like how many footprints were in the, I think there were 3 footprints instead of just 2 in the cart. Like who was with the mayor at the time. I don't know. I didn't really stop to pay attention. Got the bean. I'm not here about politics. Canopy. Oh. And steering column. Woo! Hey there, I've got one heck of a filthy sidecar if you can fit us in. I can run it up to you if that helps. Yeah, this is just a whole bunch of short missions, so yeah, I'll just pop through all of these. You labeled as golf cart. Thanks, Jeff. Look at the golf cart now, it's almost like the whole thing never happened. You're a genius, dirt finder. Much obliged. It's Motorbike and Sidecar. Yay, yeah, just knocking these all out quick. I think the RV is the choke point in this part of this story. Sueberry, you may have seen the pics of my hubby and I becoming the first sidecar to complete the 24-hour Great Plains Challenge. Oh, of course I did. It was all over the internet. Everyone thought the tracks were just too bumpy and 24 hours on the seat too restrictive. But it was no problem at all. When I got uncomfortable, I just took my hands off the throttle for a second and gave them a shake. The brutal 5-hour river section sure took it out of the sidecar, though. Can you clean it up? By the way, Bobby wondered if you know any chiropractors. That poor man. Ace is involved in his wife's hobby. Yeah, just keep saying yay. There's nothing else you can do right now, Kacchon. I still have a number of stars to go until I can get the best power washer, but hopefully I should have enough money for it by then, along with the attachments. I remember getting down into the sidecar is probably the hardest part of this mission. Yeah, there's a piece down here that, yeah, right there. And then behind the chair. Yep. There we go. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the time you spent watching me today. You're a wonderful person. Thank you. I'm having a little trouble finding the dirt now. Oh, there's some. Yeah, the other thing is none of these are really rusty. So. Side mirror, spoke set, and windshield. So which windshield? Not that one. This one. Spoke sets, so that's both wheels. Let's get that first. Oh, I see. They have a brake in the way. I probably have to stubby gun it. Yep, there it is. There we go. And the windshield. Yeah! Hey, don't suppose you have a little time to fit in my poor little Trixie, too, do you? She's all mucked up. Easy, May. Mwah. Great job in the sidecar. It's never looked better. Time to go in for the Appalachian Way Mega Run now. It's always been Bobby's dream. I think you're under some false apprehensions, man. Ah, SUV. Pretty quick here. My poor CV. Look at the state of it. Dropped the kids off at the play school, and the police had closed the National Park Drive for some reason, so I had to double back over the dirt tracks to get home. Trixie wasn't built for roads like that. Please help her look all cutesy again. Hug. Kiss, 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 hug. Ooh, I still had the message from Trixie there. Or whatever. Whew. These are rapid fire levels. Guess it's a sign that my popularity among the people is growing. Yay! Hello? Is this the water jet people? I'm having a frightful time with the ordinary, and chance you could give it a quick whiz? Oh, I can't believe they got me to say quick whiz. Yay! Check out that butt. We'll always have the picture of my butt. Oh, she looks so beautiful and just in time for my afternoon catch-up with the girls. Thanks, Munchley. More kisses and hugs. Oh, only 2 more levels and I can buy the final PowerWash. Actually, what I might do is get that 90... Yeah, penny farthing. This one's also super quick. So I'll get to that 90 so I can buy the power washer. I don't think I'll be able to afford it. I didn't expect there to be so many short levels. How much does it cost? And then next time, yeah, 5,000. I'm going to have to build up some for that. So next time I'll probably do the special levels. Maybe some of the, no, I gotta save the Tomb Raider levels for last. So I'll probably do some of the bonus jobs to build up some money for the best power washer next time. Penny farthing. Came a cropper on the old bicycle. Seems an element of rust may have crept in and seized up the ruddy stop blocks. Give the old boy a quick swish, and there's a shiny thruppity bit in it for you. I'm not sure what that is. I think he's making up words. Yeah, the worst part of this is it's all rust. Even a quick once-over doesn't help much. So, here we go. And sometimes it's better to just use the straight shot. I'll say, this town does have a lot of colorful characters living in it. the David Lynch show. They're gonna pay me the entire half of it? I think I need to go out of any mode to get this, yeah, get a good angle. There we go. Front fork, pedals, and seat support. I can't see the front fork's still dirty. Haha! Woohoo! Yeah, yeah! I did it! Woo! Right. What a tremendous job. He's come at an absolute dream. If he didn't ride so beautifully, I'd flog him into a museum. I think flog means something different to this man. Yep, this is the choke point. So after this level, I'll be done for a while. That'll be a good 3-hour stream. Doc, we'd like you to meet our trusty RV. Before we settled down at Esther's, we traveled around the country, chasing mysteries, doing odd jobs, just bumbling around, really. They're the Scooby-Doo gang. One day we might be deep in the wood, the next we're traveling at breakneck speed along country roads, evading the authorities, all of which has taken its toll on our poor RV. Oh, they're Thelma and Louise. Okay. Please give her the pain she deserves to reclaim her crown as queen of the open road. Okay, so these characters are just Thelma and Louise. Oh, sorry. I need probably more drink. Alright, this was going to be a little bit longer, Kacchon. You have a chance to talk about other things. Oh. Aww. Actually, let me use a cheaper washer to see what that is. Just wanted to say how grateful Jenny and I are for everything you've done for us. It's really helped us get on our feet. Anything for lesbians? It sounds silly, but washing the house when no one else would make such a difference. And as for the car... it's okay, don't worry about it. We'll just, play it by ear. Wait, oh, that was the whole message? That was from Aura, right? Aura Smith? Yeah. Sounds silly, but washing the house when no one else would make such a difference. And as for the car, okay, she didn't say. It's cute. I wish I could leave that up there. I think it should stay up. I actually don't want to get rid of it. That'll be the last thing we clean. Yeah, they like decorated. Why are we washing that off? Or are we? Or are we? Nope, that's the wrong one. I hate that they put the more powerful washer second. Oh, we are. Dang. Alright, let's just do the front last. So, I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna look for all of these and just stick with this one for a second. Just to see what they are. So it looks like mostly just tracing around wheels and stuff. Oh. Aw, little hearts. That's cute. One of them drew all over this RV. Ah. Oh, I think this was the other RV that Harper Shaw was talking about. Not the one he couldn't get at auction, but the one that went shortly after. Yeah, it's a hippie van. Oh wait, yeah. They said they owned this van for many years, so yeah, they drew all these at some point. Why can't we leave them on? Oh well. Que sera, sera. No! The piece is gone! Oh yeah, I should be back in... Oh, not in the cul-de-sac. Can I see the volcano? No, I can see the city. Okay, so they didn't live... They don't live in the cul-de-sac with Calvin and Harper and Harper's... or Calvin's parents. Okay, what's still to clean on this? Oh, there's probably a little lip... Yep. Little lip of surface. Our driving Miss Pebble's live streams flopped. The fans just want Esther, so we sold the car for a lot. I mean a lot. And yes, we do want a supersized lot. Stretch my neck out. God, I feel kind of like Spider-Man hanging from a building here. You guys are gonna have... Oh, no, never mind. Never give up, I guess. I give up. Yeah, there's big patches of rust that can only be cleaned with the turbo nozzle here. It would be better if I had the better washer, but this is the very last level in which you cannot have the good washer. Kind of a turning point for the game. There's no spoilers coming up, really. Especially since next stream I'm going to play the special levels. Yeah, the big stuff doesn't start until like 5 or 6 levels before the end, so we've still got a ways to go before the actual plot kicks in. There's just a lot of talking about things happening. So if you plan to play this yourself later and don't want spoilers, you're still okay. And I will give a warning before the main plot kicks in. Yeah, this is made metal, so it would come in real handy. If I had any. Yeah, because what it's going to do is it's going to soak into any crevices that are filled with the rust. Which are very hard to get even with the sharpshooter. I hope my teeth didn't whistle there. Yeah, for the sharpshooter you want to come at it as much of an angle as you can, because it will always get rid of the dirt, but if it's coming at it at an angle, the circles that it hits is actually wider, the ellipse. Yay! That was the roof. I'm going to be using the sharpshooter most of this level, I think. Even the turbo nozzle is kind of not good because I can't control where it's going to hit all the time. Although sometimes the turbo nozzle will give you a slightly different angle than what you can usually shoot from. So if you can't get something to ding, switching over to that sometimes helps. It like hits a piece of dirt just right to finish it off. Technically I'm shooting through my legs here. It's a trick shot. Like I said, you want to go from as big an angle as possible. That's actually why standing on the roof and shooting downward is to your advantage here. We've raided the attic for all of Esther's old stuff and put it on the blog. It's gone bananas. Basically, you can turn the whole stream into one long column of dirt cleaning. And that's what's fascinating me the most is the telemetry. I'm really getting into analytics. Oh, please don't. You'll just drive yourself crazy. Okay. Switch back and give it a good once over. Yeah, that's gonna get some stuff at least. Whew. God, there's a whole underside I forgot about. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer than I thought. Yeah, we'll go past 3 hours, but it's a chance I'm willing to take. Jenny's changed too. Traded in cryptozoology for cryptocurrency. I don't like who these people are becoming. Itty bitty coin looks like the next big thing if you need a tip. Yeah, I don't go in for the cryptocurrency thing. I don't understand it. I don't really want anybody to explain it to me. I think I saw Bitcoin, like, when it was still like 3 cents per Bitcoin. But I know that, like, even if I had bought some then, like, history would have changed so that it didn't turn out to be such a success. Plus, there was probably only, like, 20 or 30 Bitcoins mined at a time or something, I don't know. If I'd bought them all and never used them, then nobody would have had any use to continue the process. That's always the problem I think of when I think about time travel. Everybody's like, oh, you can go back and invest in Apple. It's like, well, you know, what if... It's like when you see... oh, whatever. I'll get back to that. But you go back and you, like, invest everything you have in Apple, and then, like, they fold because they had too much capital and thought they were safe and never innovated or something. It's like the way, when you go back and change something, it always ends up putting you back in the same place where you were. There's a trope for that, but I forget what it's called. It's not Cassandra syndrome, because that's when somebody doesn't believe their prophecy about the future, so it still happens. Stable time or something like that, stable time paradoxes. It's probably got a really clever name that I can't remember. Yeah, this trim. Oh, this is part of the left body, or is the trim separate? I don't think it is. Okay. I just have to do the whole body then. I don't have to worry about all the trim. I said trim so many times, it's lost all meaning. Okay, so I think... Oh! Even this... Okay, even the filter stuff is considered part of the body. Alright. So I don't have to be very diligent at all, do I? I always forget which direction the straight shot is in. I think most of these vehicles that are covered in rust, like one side is always rustier than the other. So I think I just picked the bad side to start with. Yeah, see, that was all one piece. Ooh, I started to get draining there for a second. Ha! 69. Nice. Aw. Passed too quickly. Even the headlights are rusty. No! How is that possible? What did they do? Oh, okay, so Harper has been in the market for an RV since the beginning of the game. He just keeps missing his chances on auctions and stuff. Okay, so I think he ends up buying this later. Spoilers, but we'll see. Not really spoilers, it's just... Yeah, I remember this RV belongs to Harper later in the game. I was wondering why it belonged to the ladies right now. Aura and, oh no, I forgot the other one's name. Jenny, Aura and Jenny. I said that would be the last thing we clean, but I was wrong. Sorry. The upshot of all this is we want you to have the... Oh, it's mine now. Okay. This is my RV. Now I can take pride in my work. We can't have her sitting idle. She's born for the open road. Alright. I'm sure I could get some money for this. I think I just turn around and give it straight to Harper. Maybe you can take your job to sell other kinds, or maybe you know someone on the lookout for one. Ah, yes. Your best friend in the whole world. Guy who got me my van. Got me away from the corporate rat race and into the power washing business. I owe him my life. Okay, so this side is also all of one piece. But I was wrong about being less rusty. So, let's get going on this right side. Yeah, I think straight shot's gonna be better than anything else. If I back up, the circle should be bigger. Just, work on my marksmanship. It's a little too far. So I was sitting there trying to figure out how this van ended up, or RV ended up in Harper's possession. The level answered it for me. Thanks, PowerWash Simulator. Think of everything. Come on, right body. Oh, we still got a big chunk to go. We'll try to hit the big patches. Anytime you have something with trim like this, it becomes difficult to clean. There's going to be later levels where it's going to have every surface has trim. You gotta get into these little internal crevices. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, no, that was a little premature. What am I missing? Oh, there's some. So, oh yeah, the entire back. I started celebrating way too early. Yeah, after the levels that all took 3 seconds to complete, this feels like extra punishment. So like, oh, it's just another vehicle, it'll be done in like 10 seconds. No, my friend. No. It's a half-hour level. Early on, you're like, oh, the vehicle levels, you can just knock those out. Later on, you start to learn to fear vehicle levels. Let's look at how close I have to get to even reach all this dirt. I should actually get the step stool. Hey, you can turn that too. Kacchon, why didn't you tell me? Okay, that was pointless. I can't get the steps still close enough. It literally won't let me. So I guess this is the intended way to do it. As dumb as it looks. Yeah, again, this would be a place where being able to switch hands would be useful. So you can get different angles. Not sure what that would look like in a control scheme, especially with a mouse or controller. That would need like a VR setup. Tailpipe. Okay, good. Give me them dings. Yeah, like I said, sometimes the turbo nozzle can get an angle that the straight shot just won't hit. Remember, fellas, you gotta hit all the angles. And the bumper. There it is. It's probably some underside. Yeah, it looks like there's some underside to it. No, nothing on the inside. Oh, I think I know where I want to go. Yep. Woo! Hey, FA, got yourself over here as quick as you can. We got an urgent one for you. Thanks. Alright. Hey, at least the heart's going to be there most of the time. Harper here. Just want to thank you for gifting me the RV. Woo! I'm glad he got what he was looking for. I'm about to hit the road, heading for pastures unknown. She's so beautiful and so clean. I know you said not to, but I've sent some cash over. Maybe put it towards a washer upgrade. Take care, and I'll keep an eye out for interesting jobs for you. You're the best. I am the best. So, clean the fire helicopter. Yeah, I think this is where we start the next chapter in this game. So we'll be doing special bonus jobs next time. These don't have story, and they provide you with the cleaning implements you need, so you don't have to worry about buying things. Yeah. I'm going to be trying to get that, what is it, $5,000 for a new washer? Yeah. Going to be a bit. We're going to have to figure some of this out. Let's go through that together. Thanks for being with me, Kacchon. I had a lot of fun today. Woo. And my voice is probably going to need a little rest, so... love ya. Bye-bye.